Getting ready to assemble the Stormraven. Let's take a quick look at the sprues here. Probably going to try to do some magnets for the weapons and stuff. As I get to the places where I put the magnets, I'll do more footage and continue this on. So we'll edit from point to point. A quick look at the instructions here. And at the next assembly point I'll come back. Got the first two steps out of the instruction books put together, with the exception I don't have this top glued down. I don't really know if the kit was warped or maybe this kit's just hard together, but I really had to put the rubber bands on it. It seemed to be towed out from the front to the back, didn't match up. The back seemed to kind of spread out a little. So it was really at the point right here and here didn't want to go together good. And then for this back piece, right here and right here wanted to separate out. And then I put another rubber band up here to kind of hold those pieces in together to keep that. And I put this top piece on just so I could keep the framework kind of intact, so I could have it set where it's supposed to be. But I had to really had to get 3 rubber bands on it to make it stay together like it should. Hopefully the other Stormraven I had isn't this bad. It may just be the kit. I've got the Stormraven here. I've been working on getting it magnetized so you can kind of see the bits I have it in. I got the 2 wing pieces, the intake. I don't actually have the magnets on the tail piece glued in, but what I had to do is I had to cut a piece in there so that the magnets could actually sit up in the thing. Now whether or not this will end up actually being able to hold a dreadnought, I don't know. I'm going to try it, and if it doesn't work I won't even bother on the second Stormraven I have. But I have these discs in, they just barely were wide enough for the doors. But I can put the hurricane bolters in there, and they fit in. It's not a real strong pull on these. The door snaps in there really strong, and that's just a magnet slightly recessed in the door. I mean, I actually have to use something else to pop it out when I get it out. So those are those pieces. And that takes care of the hurricane bolters in the door. And I still don't have any of this glued together yet because I'm still debating on whether or not to paint the interior parts. But here's the front piece, and won't do it with that piece on there now. Just have 2 magnets set in there a little ways. I couldn't set them back behind here because then it wouldn't rotate, but it'll fix the missile launcher. And I got the heavy bolter or multi-melt on. You just snap those on like that. Or if you want the heavy bolter. Pop it on there like that. And then we have the other piece here. Get it off the top. You see I have the set magnets in there. Then the guns go on. I got a magnet on that side, and I took some little circular steel blanks I'd gotten from Amazing Magnets, a sample pack of those, and I just took a pair of diagonal cutters. Now they're a really nice pair of diagonal cutters, so they got a good cutting strength to them, and I just cut it to where that thing would sleeve in right there, and then this magnet's flushed up, so that gets a really strong pull, and the grooves help hold it in where it needs to be. And whenever I glue this piece on here, it'll kind of cover up some of the rest of that. The only thing about this is they independently, they're not linked together anymore. They'll independently go. But I've got the las cannons and the plasma cannon hooked up the same way. I don't know if I'll do another update on this for a while or not. I'm still debating. I'd like to paint the inside, but I know how slow of a painter I am. How long it'll take me to get around to it. It'll stay in pieces. So that's it for right now.